Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be doing a recap of the Chicago Bulls versus Milwaukee Bucks game, and I'm going to have a bunch more other Chicago Bulls news as well, so stay tuned after. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you go watch my last video. It's about Lauri Markkanen talking about the Chicago Bulls this season and his off season. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, anyways, let's get right into this recap. Alright, so the Chicago Bulls lost against the Milwaukee Bucks. The final score was 122 to 112. And let's just say I am not happy. You know, I know it's only preseason, but the Chicago Bulls should have won this game. The Bucks pretty much didn't play any of their starters. The only starters they played was Brook Lopez and Robin Lopez, if you want to count him. The Bulls pretty much went up against backups the whole game, and we still lost by 10. You know, to start the game, the Chicago Bulls started off really slow, which also wasn't a great sign to see for a hungry team that, you know, is aiming for the playoffs and that needs to grow a lot this season. You know, starting off the game, LaVine did look nice. LaVine had a nice couple dishes to Felicio for easy dunks in transition and when he was driving to the lane. You know, LaVine looked like LaVine, you know, he looked like he was last year. He looked super athletic. He was dunking the ball, shooting the ball. He played amazing. Zach LaVine finished the game with 16 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds in only 22 minutes of playing time. So yeah, LaVine is LaVine, like I said. You know, he almost had a poster on 2 guys, which really excited me, you know. But yeah, I also liked the way Markkanen was bringing up the ball and pushing the tempo. I know Boylan has been on the Bulls about that, making the tempo faster and pushing the ball more. And whoever gets the ball first off the defensive rebound, just take it coast to coast and run it, you know, trying to make the play. So I really like to see Markkanen bring up the ball, you know, here and there. It keeps the defense guessing, and I really like it. Lauri Markkanen was also banging threes all night long. He played a nice solid game, I'd say. In 22 minutes of playing time, he had 14 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. You know, nothing big, but all solid numbers. So yes, I did like what I saw from Lauri Markkanen and Zach LaVine tonight, especially with them only playing about 22 minutes a game. And on to the next topic, we're going to be talking about Denzel Valentine. You know, he missed all last season, and in about 20 minutes off the bench, he had 11 points and 5 rebounds, which is solid numbers. You know, he knocked down a few threes here and there. I truly believe the Bulls missed Denzel Valentine last year. You know, I like Denzel a lot. He's a good 3-point shooter off the bench. I feel like he'll be a really key piece for this season if we want to make the playoffs. Coby White also looked pretty good in his first real NBA game, I guess you could say. You know, he looked really fast, taking the ball coast to coast and pushing the tempo. He had 12 points off the bench. You know, he didn't shoot that well, but you could just tell that he was confident. He was taking shots. His defense was really solid at certain times in the game. So I'm really happy what I saw out of the rookie tonight. But something that did piss me off all night long was the defense just looked, you know, like they were lost all game. And I don't know how our defense looked lost. We were going up against pretty much bench players the whole game. We couldn't guard anyone from 3. We were running, you know, I don't know. It was just a terrible defensive game. It was a mess to watch, so hopefully Boylan and the players get that under control before the real season starts. And Thaddeus Young only had 4 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds off the bench. He had 1 massive block. You know, I expect more from him, but it is the preseason only, so I'm not going to overreact or nothing. But yeah, I truly believe Thaddeus Young is going to be a great piece for us this season and probably be our 6th man off the bench. And now on to Daniel Gafford. He played amazing tonight. He was catching lobs all night. He was bringing energy off the bench, and he was blocking shots left and right. He had a monster block in the 4th quarter. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds in 18 minutes. I truly believe he'll be a key piece for us this season. You know, even though he's young and a rookie, I truly believe the Chicago Bulls need to find minutes for this man. And the Chicago Bulls were pretty much, you know, losing this whole game. The Bulls finally caught up in the 4th quarter. I think it was like a 5-point game, and then they put all their backups in with like 4 minutes left. So the Bulls kind of lost momentum and lost the game right there when they put the whole bench in. You know, like I said, this game didn't make me happy as a Bulls fan. You know, some pieces looked really nice, but the defense was a mess all night long. And another thing that really upsets me is that the Chicago Bulls need to work on their free throws. They shot 26 out of 38, and that's 68%. And that just is unacceptable if the Bulls want to make the playoffs. Like I've said, I know it's only preseason, but the Bulls need to make their free throws, man. That's the easiest bucket in the game of basketball. And the Chicago Bulls also got out-rebounded 60 to 44, which also needs to change if they want to make the playoffs. But of course, we were missing our center, Wendell, you know. But now a positive note, the Chicago Bulls took care of the ball tonight. They only turned the ball over 11 times to the Bucks 25. And the Bulls didn't really foul tonight, which was nice to see. They only had 17 fouls to the Milwaukee Bucks 29. So yeah, that's my recap for the game. If you guys want me to do more of these, make sure you leave a comment below. And make sure you leave a comment letting me know what you thought of the game. And now on to more Chicago Bulls news. And like I said earlier in this video, Wendell Carter Jr. didn't play. And I saw a tweet on Twitter saying that he has a bruised tailbone and it's taken a while to come around. So, you know, it sounds like Wendell might be out longer than expected. So hopefully he just heals up and is ready for the regular season, because if we want to make the playoffs, we're definitely going to need him. We can't have Felicio starting the whole season long and expect to make the playoffs. So I really hope Wendell comes back healthy and has a good season. And after the game, Coach Boylan was talking about Coby White, and he said he didn't look nervous. He was poised, he was tough, physical, he was confident. He just seems to be getting better and better. No moment's too big for him. And I'm with everything he said. I believe Coby White had a solid first NBA game. I can't wait to see what he can do for the rest of the season. And Coach Boylan also talked about Daniel Gafford, and he said Daniel's energy is off the charts. He's done a great job with his conditioning. He's really worked hard at it, fought through some knick-knack things. He has good instincts at that position. And like I said earlier in the video, Gafford played amazing. And like I said, the Chicago Bulls need to find him minutes because he is just too talented to just sit at the end of the bench. And Coby White also said, I could have played better, but first game, I have high expectations for myself. I could have played better both ends of the floor. I feel like I could have made better decisions, and that's already a great sign to see for our franchise point guard, hopefully. You know, he had a solid game, I'd say, for his first NBA game, and he's already looking at, you know, things he messed up and things he could have done better. So that makes me really happy to see. And Denzel Valentine also talked about the game. He said, it's been a long time. I shed a tear on the way to the arena. This is my passion and what I love. It's huge being out there again. Like I said, I like Denzel. I expect him to be a great piece for us off the bench this season, so that just makes me happy to see. And Zach LaVine also was talking about Coby White, and he said, I thought he did good. He had an extremely good camp, one of the best I've seen from a rookie. You can see how good he is going to be. So that's just another amazing sign to see, that pretty much from our all-star shooting guard sees that Coby White has a great future, and he's only, what, 19? So, you know, even though we lost tonight, I'm still excited for this Bulls season. Make sure you guys leave some questions below and some comments or anything you guys thought of the game tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.